Good morning to all my fellow Americans. Here once again, my name is Eduardo Rodriguez. Today is the 25th of December 2020. I want to send us a Merry Christmas to all my fellow Americans and those who follow my videos. Also, I want to send a Merry Christmas to all the veterans of the DAV and veterans of all organizations, and never forget those who have made the ultimate sacrifice in order to keep our country free. You know, I was doing a video just seconds ago, and I forgot to put import. I'm doing the video. The first one froze on me. The second one, I'm talking and talking and talking. I don't know how long, and then I'm looking. I said, "Wait a minute! I don't see the minutes I've taken to talk here." And what happened was I forgot to press the import. Oh my God! I'm telling you, I lose it sometimes. Well, what I was talking, let me see if I can start all over again. De Blasio. I was talking about De Blasio. I started off with him. This guy accusing Donald Trump of let me see what it is, of the comments he made about the pandemic and the COVID situation. And he's the one who caused, together with Andrew Cuomo, who caused over, I think it was about 11,000 people to go into these senior homes contaminated with the COVID. Instead of sending them to the ship, the medical ship, which Trump sent over to New York, they didn't put them there. They put them in the homes where there were seniors who weren't contaminated and were doing fine, and intentionally they killed them. Yeah, they were contaminated, then they contaminated the rest of them, and 11,000 died because of this decision, this criminal decision, which they're accusing Trump of, which the Democrats are accusing Trump of. Can you believe this? Another thing, you can't use Christmas lights anymore because now they accuse you of being a bigot. I'll use them anyway. I don't care what. The problem is they might go to your home, burn it down, or destroy your front yard or your porch, or burn your house down. And we're the ones who are discriminating, and we are the ones that are racist. Pelosi fights the Donald Trump 2000 stimulus offer. I got an idea, Pelosi. Why don't you take the $600 a month, donate your salary, so that all your salary, and just get $600 a month, so that the American people can have a joyous Christmas, can have the $2,000, instead of sending it to overseas to people who want to annihilate Israel and the United States, like Iran and many other Islamic countries, and many communist countries who want to destroy us too. Why send it over there, Pelosi? This lady's a witch. And we got the case with Geraldo Rivera. You know, Geraldo Rivera, you know, you better be careful where you stick your nose, because you might get it broken again. You know, you got people out there that really don't like you. You're not only evil, corrupt, but people don't like your attitude, and with that type of attitude of yours is going to get your nose broken all over again. So be careful. That's my advice. Unfortunately, this guy is half Puerto Rican. I wish you never said that. I wish you would said you were German or something. Deny your race, because then people look at me, who am Puerto Rican, born in New York, the son of mother and father who were both Puerto Rican, born in Puerto Rico and now in Puerto Rico, and they'll look at me and they'll hate me because of you, without realizing that I'm an ex-veteran who served in the armed forces, but you didn't. And many like us who love the United States are willing to give up our lives in order to defend it. And then you give us a bad rap. I hate when the Five invites this prick to the program. No, and not only that, he's the one who becomes. There are days where he's the one who becomes the director of the program. He's the one who's directing it, the panel. I tell you, no wonder Fox News is just going down. The ratings are going down. Better be careful. There's some that makes the ratings still stay because you got Laura Ingraham, she's great. Tucker Carlson, so-and-so. Then you got Hannity, who's very good. He's a true patriot. But if they're not going to motivate you, or they're not going to be your type of people to get the news, I'm talking about Fox News. Go to Dan Bongino. Go to Dr. Stephen Turley. Go to Newsmax. There's many, Next News Network. There's many other sources. Oh, Finance Hub, which is another great source. Don't stay where you're not, where you just can't, where they're going to put you down, demoralize you. Go to these sources. This is better sources where you're going to be motivated and you're going to feel very good. I'm talking about Dr. Stephen Turley is one of my best. The Blaze, another great source. I almost forgot that one. Forgive me, The Blaze. I can't remember everything at the same time. But there's other marvelous sources. One American News, another one. Check this one out. They call us racist, right? But then there's a judge. This information is from Anthony Brian Logan, who's an African American, a great source also. He's just great. And he says it like the way it is. I mean, this guy is real good, real good. He knows how to reason, and even though he's an African American, he'll denounce what's happening, even though with his own people. I wouldn't doubt that the judge was most probably an African American, which I'm not sure, and I can't remember, but I believe that's what he said. And I'm not sure. Don't listen to me. Just go to the video, and he'll explain that this judge in the courtroom, he had all the photos of the judges that were on the wall removed because they were white. So who's the racist now? Who's the bigot? But you know what? He won't be fired. He'll still be getting his salary and still judging people for what he should be judged. His character should be judged. He should be sitting as an accused in front of a judge for being a bigot and a racist. Now we're going to go to the Islamic world. Islamic Islamic communists, Obama and Raul Castro. I put down that title. It wasn't the source. What they're explaining here, that Obama's policy emboldened the regime, the communist regime of Cuba. What can you expect from a guy who's an Islamic communist? Because that's what Obama is. He's been that all his life and a chronic liar. And there's people that believe him. With his suave and his, his how you call it, personality and physical personality, women will fall all over him no matter what he does to them. No matter if he forces them every American woman to wear a hijab or be massacred. And then he would say, no, that's un-Islamic. That's not Islam. Islam is a religion of peace, like it would always do. When there was massacres being committed by Muslims in American soil. This guy's a criminal. I hope, and I'm hoping a guy who was born in Kenya, but then lied about his birthplace, should be deported, do prison time, and then deported together with his husband. Germany, 190 police officers carry out raid to foil imminent and serious jihad massacre by Muslim migrant. This is what's happening. This is in the religion of peace, threatening in Germany. And you got this Germany, Merkel, who's a socialist, uh, like if nothing has happening. No, that's okay. At least Macron woke up and decided to deport them, which was, I wish the same thing was done here in the United States. It should be done here. Get them out of here. You're not going to assimilate. You're not going to respect our culture. Bye. Look what a EU minister, I guess a European minister, back returned to Iran New Deal on the Biden. They're hoping Biden wins, which I doubt it. I hope not. I hope he's not. I hope he's never back. I hope he doesn't become a president, because they're waiting for him to become president because they know Biden, because of money and because of his son and his whole corrupt family, he's going to make the deals because he's going to get millions out of that. He doesn't care about the American people. He doesn't care about you. He just cares about himself. He never done anything for 47 years. And now he wants to do something as a president. Well, he's going to do a lot, and it's not going to be positive. I can guarantee you that. This is from the Religion of Peace. Listen to this. Sudan. Muslims burn temporary worship structure for the fifth time, they burn it down. It threatened to kill Christians if they put up another. There you go. There you go. And they're the same people in the United States. Not too long ago, I went on a trip with my wife. And we stopped at what it was, I think it was Minnesota. And it was full of Muslims. And I remember this one girl came over with a wheelchair. And she was looking like she hated everybody around her because they weren't Muslims. Because a lot of people that were there, the only one that came down with the wheelchair was this lady with a hijab. And she was looking like she was frustrated and pissed off. Well, this is going to be my opinion for today. Most likely be back tomorrow, if God helps me. The true God of Israel. And like I always say, excuse me, Donald Trump, I always pray for you and your family. May God bless you. May God protect you always. The same with Mike Pence and his family. And may God bless our country eternally. And like I said just a couple of seconds ago, I stand with the true God of Israel eternally. God bless you all. Merry Christmas. I hope you received a lot of presents and a lot of blessings. And may God give you prosperous prosperity eternally. So that'll be it for today. Bye-bye.